Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talkin' Toys, and we are back with another figure review. Today we are doing Masters of the Universe New Eternia Battle Armor He-Man. Stick with me, and we will go ahead and get this figure out of the box and check it out. So first thing we want to do actually is go ahead and take a look at the box. We've got the New Eternia logo with Masters of the Universe Battle Armor He-Man, Mattel. We've got the 40th anniversary sticker here. We've got Masterverse, 30 points of articulation. Battle Armor He-Man, most powerful armor in the universe. And then we've got the artwork on the back here. The design itself is based off of classic concepts. And we do have a little bit of a bio there if you want to read it. I'll let you pause for it. And then we've got the entire wave listed here: Jitsu, Hero, Sunman, and Battle Armor He-Man. On this side we have Battle Armor He-Man in his artwork box design. Very lovely work on these. I actually really like it a lot. That is the entire box. Okay, so now that we got him out of the box here, let's go ahead and take a look real quick at just the figure itself. And normally I kind of go through the accessories first, but first and foremost, this is going to be a different He-Man head altogether. He's got himself a beard. He does have some extra attention to detail here. There's a scar on the side of his face right here, just below the eye. Longer hair kind of gets in his face, a little bit more messed up. Armor on this particular figure is done in a complete gray. He does have a full 360 for the head, and the head is popping off on mine here. So we have the He-Man logo here. Matte gray for the armor, yellow, mustard yellow, and some red to highlight the little He-Man piece. But the entire armor, other than the belt, is more matte colored, and the belt here with the little, I guess, lion head is more of a gold, metallic gold look to it. So then we've got his wrist piece here, which is more of a orange, and the orange for the bracer there. Everything from about the waist down reminds me exactly of the Barbarian He-Man, or the reimaged New Eternia He-Man, except for the color on the boots here. So on that one, the color was actually more of a, I think, greenish. In fact, we'll go ahead and bring this out just for a comparison now between the two. So, same loincloth. Instead of using the gold, they just used orange. And then of course the boots are different. But the boot paint is different because this is more of a green here, where it's just all brown there. All the same articulation. Arms come up, they go around 360. So the armor's not hindering that in any way. There is a bicep swivel. There is the pinless double jointed elbow spin for the hand. Bends at the wrist. We do have a little bit of turn up here, up and down for the chest, up and down for the head a little bit. Armor is actually going to restrict, or that little side piece part of the armor and the hips there is going to restrict his leg movements. But as you can see, he does have the same there. He does have a thigh turn, double jointed knee, calf turn, ankle tilt. So everything's represented as far as articulation goes. Part of this line has always been there. As far as accessories go, he does come with another chest piece, just like in the Origins line where he had the damage to the armor. You get this piece to represent that same damage, and it is swappable. He does come with a shield on this one, so this one's got the damage to it. Like you can see, the paint's actually scraped off. The He-Man symbol, checkered bottom, red, and then kind of a sky blue here. There's a post on the back, so this one doesn't actually have to slide onto the wrist to wear. He does have an axe. So same axe that comes with the New Eternia He-Man, except they actually added paint to the wraps on the handle there. It does come with the power sword. Again, the only difference I think on this plastic here is that it's not as shiny as the New Eternia He-Man, but it's the same mold, and you do have the paint on the handle for the wraps there. But you don't have this little sparkly color that the New Eternia He-Man did. And then of course he has a punching hand, and he's got his pimpin' hand right here. His pimpin' ain't easy. That's what they told me in the 90s. I don't know, never done it. Neat thing about the shield is that, like I said, it plugs in right here. And then he has a hole in the back here. So you can take the same shield and plug it into his back. Just like that. And pull the dagger out. Same mold in the boots, so once it's in, it's in. As you can see, you can actually take the hip armor off. You don't have to have it on there. I think it's a nice addition. I don't know. I'll probably just end up keeping it on there. It gives you that little bit of turn for the waist now. And you can actually take this piece off as well, so you don't have to have that on. It just clips on. And then you have both arms free for He-Man, kind of giving him more of that look like he had in Origins. Take that shield off back here. If you want to change out the chest plate, have him have that damage, it just plugs in. There's 2 posts right here. So you can see 2 holes. And then this piece comes off, again, 2 posts. It's kind of neat that they actually added some design in here. As you can see, it looks like almost like circuitry. So that when you are swapping this out, they didn't make it lazy and not put anything back here. And I actually appreciate that, so I thank Mattel for kind of that forethought. There we go. And then you can change it out, and he's got his damage on there. And you can change out his hands, just like in the other figure. They're on the post there, so it comes off. And you can put his punching hand on. Just like that. And just pull that out and put this in. And he's got his pimping hand ready to go. Just like so. Testify, you know. I don't know. Just throw that out there. You can swap out with the new Eternia He-Man, his head. But when you do, his head is pretty much stuck in that position. Whether it's just the molding or what, but he's gonna look down and it's not gonna work too well. You can just kind of futz with it. I can't do one head and not show you the other one, so I swapped that out. And that's what he looks like with the Barbarian head. Guys, what can I say? I love this figure. I think it's really, really good. This one's gonna end up in my top 10 list somewhere as well. That's gonna join Too Bad. I love this figure, I love the design. I wish that it did have a spot to put the sword in the back. That's my only gripe, and that's my only gripe for this. It's still a 9.9 out of 10 for me. Love the figure overall. Love the whole idea of the battle armor. Was never a big fan of it in the Origins, even though I have it. But this concept, the way they designed this, is beautiful. So thanks for joining me on this review of Battle Armor He-Man from the new Eternia line. And don't forget to join us on our next review. I want to thank you guys for always supporting the channel and joining me. And we will be back with another review soon.